The purpose of this weekend is to really introduce the teacher profession to the first year students.
Wat ons ook al gesien het, is dat meeste van die onderwysstudente is nie altyd blootgestel oor die realiteite van die klaskamer nie.
It brings ease to me knowing that I can be a part of a certain child's development and to their learning. We lay a foundation for them going further in their life, in the future. They learn a lot from us.
This experience has helped us a lot because we're able to form a bond, and it has helped us to be less nervous about this new chapter.
We have family here, a local family, whilst the main families are back at home, the father and wife.
You're going to write your expectation for this year on the post-it. And then all of you as your group will have to build a tower with everything that's in the envelope. And all of your expectations must also be on the tower. And the group with the highest tower will maybe win something, or will just be the winners.
As we are building it up, you can see it's standing and still. If we focus on the foundation phase, then the future is brighter.
We also watched a video about a case study where a principal told them about her first few weeks at a school, and she shared her experiences with different teachers and with the students. Then we asked the students to discuss the video in their groups.
So chalk and talk is one thing, but something that I have zero tolerance for is favoritism, and that's something I noticed at the school as well.
Good morning, class. Yes, Miss Mama. Please get a board. Yes, you may. Thank you. What could I do without you?
These kids are listening and they are watching you. You are watching them, they are watching you. You are talking to them and they are talking to you. You are listening to them and they listen to you. It's like that you don't command. You are just cooperating with them.
So if the teacher, they listen to those minutes, what they wanted to say, trying to say that they don't have what he has on that book. So maybe, if ever he listened, maybe he would understand that what is going on in the class. Seeing that these children, they don't care, he's just teaching, he doesn't care. There's no communication between the teacher and the learners.
Yeah. You need to prepare yourself. For instance, today I prepare myself, like the school goes out at 2, you leave at 3:30. That's the time frame where you prepare yourself for the next lesson. So you don't come in and then that time you need to start teaching. You only realize, oh, but you don't have the same textbooks as me, so you need to prepare. That all comes back to preparation for the next lesson.
Our undertaking today was to say which cheap resources could you use to develop a sun stove, particularly important in context looking at load shedding. We are believing that this will whet the learner's appetite in terms of being able to think about the current problems and developing problem-solving skills and critical thinking in approaching the current affairs in terms of the country.
Firstly, we used the spray paint in order because the spray paint absorbs the heat, so we need as much heat as we can get. So hence we use the black spray paint inside and out. And then on the inside we have the foil. The foil also absorbs and reflects the light. So when the can is inside, the foil will reflect the light and the heat to the can. then we use the plastic to wrap it around so that the heat can be absorbed and remain in the inside.
Moment of truth. 69.
69.
It's 36. That's great. It's 36. 36.
Yeah.
45.
And in first place, we have the orange group with 69 degrees.
Did everybody get a passport? Yes. We're going international. So tell me, do we all come from the same social context? No. Is the person sitting next to you, left or right or opposite you, do they have the same background than you? No. Will all the children or your learners come from the same social background? No. And we as teachers, we need to be prepared. We need to guide them and assist them to also work with these different social contexts. Depending on the country, you will have some time to go and shop at the back. You will see we have a variety of snacks. Without further ado, I will say that Norway, the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Argentina, and Mexico can go and shop now.
I was the most privileged country. I was Canada. What I learned today is that I want to apply these skills in being a teacher. So as a teacher, I feel like as I was the most privileged country, I feel like as a teacher, you must, we all come from different backgrounds again. And we must as teachers, teach children to be equal and do equal things to them.
South Africa, Syria, India, and Ghana. So you can come and shop now, please. Listen to the passport control.
Since you're not on the safe list, we have to check all of your passports. There are 4 people here to assist you with that. Please show your passport and your name and state the reason why you're visiting the country.
I got 83 and I got a slice of bread, a fuzzer, a sweet and a cracker. But it was very nice. I enjoyed. My friend that got the United States, she bought us all a Coke, so that was fine. I enjoyed it. And it really gives you a different perspective of what other people are going through in different countries and what they can afford and what they cannot afford.
Sir, no, this is not right. I'm not a kid. They took my lunch to give me bread.
Basically divided into groups, and then we had to choose a case study that we felt was common or that stood out to us. So my group and I done the case study whereby it was about uninvolved parents. So in this case study they were speaking about the sir that had given homework, and it came under his attention that there was learners that did not do their homework, some didn't have stationery. And unfortunately, it was not the first time that the kids did not do the homework.
People, hi, people.
Where's your homework, Nana? Where's your homework? I think you must go to time. I'll deal with you just now. They were grade 2 learners, and he kind of investigated it and tried to reach out to the parents, and tried setting up parent meetings and other medias of communication, but to no avail. And then he decided to go to one of the kids' houses one day, and that's where he found out that the child's grandma, or one of the kids that did not do homework, her grandma that helped her was uneducated, in a sense how she didn't receive the learning that we are fortunate enough to have. We thought it stood out because it is a challenge that we face in our country and other countries as well. You know, poverty plays a very big role.
So it is day 3 of the excursion, and after a night of dancing and having a great time, this morning the students presented their posters and told us what was tough about the weekend, what was awesome, what was great.
We do not want to lie, excursion has been the best. The food was nice and it improved our socializing aspects. It improved our public speaking better and showed us how a teacher should love or be able to talk.
It was different. The heat was definitely exhausting to the point where we couldn't really sleep, and I was a little terrified of the spiders. However, it was an amazing experience. I've learned a lot from my peers and mentors, and it helped me just to give me insight on what it would be like to be an amazing educator one day.
We decided to take the students on a hike. It's not a very long hike, but it's quite steep, and yeah, we just thought that we wanted to show them the beautiful valley where the campsite is located. Wemmershoek is located between Stellenbosch and Franschhoek. We think the students thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of selfies were taken, and yeah, it was a good way to get the heartbeat going.
As Dean of the Faculty of Education, I'm quite excited that this is the 3rd excursion that we are pursuing for our students who come from various contexts in the country. Some come from families that don't have parents living with them, and they have to survive on their own and go to school. We have others coming from schools that don't have facilities and don't have teachers, and so we, by enabling our students to come on the excursion, provide an opportunity for them to meet other students, form stronger bonds, connections, network, and also develop some particular skills in terms of teaching, like the sun stove activity, which they enable them to work in groups, understand each other, communicate with each other, build a good strategy of how to solve the problem to generate the maximum amount of temperature. And that activity really brought the students together.
This weekend, what I got from them was that the group work was wonderful for them to hear, to be exposed to other students who think differently, and also for them to think about why people think differently about topics.
It has been an experience, and I've learned a lot. I've created a lot of friends because I'm not a shy person, so yeah, I believe that everybody knows me here because I know how to pick a fight with everyone, and that just gets us close anyway.
Thank you to the University of the Western Cape for making this possible. I think all of us really enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a great way to, you know, get the introverts to get out of their bubble. So yeah, I think we learned a lot from each other. It was very informative, very insightful. It's fun. We're still going to have a lot of fun for the next 4 years, but really appreciated this was a very well thought through initiative that they had decided on.